Remember when Attorney General Merrick Garland said this about investigating parents?
I can't imagine any circumstance in which the Patriot Act would be used in the circumstances of parents complaining about their children, nor can I imagine a circumstance where they would be labeled as domestic terrorism.
Well, imagine it, Merrick. An FBI whistleblower now claims the DOJ did, in fact, target parents who spoke out at school board meetings and used counterterrorism tools to do it. Here to react, Nicole Neily, Parents Defending Education founder and president, Keisha King, a mom in Florida and Moms for America's senior director, and Amanda Ray, a mom in Arizona who was tracked in a dossier by a school board member. Thanks to all three of you for being here. Nicole, what was your reaction when our suspicions on this were actually confirmed?
We were not surprised because this is exactly what America's parents said was going to happen after we saw Attorney General Garland's letter from October 2021. For months, the Biden administration mocked us, gasped at us about what was taking place in American schools. Now we know that the FBI was indeed leveraging this at EDU officials and has been terrorizing American parents. Our political participation was chilled, and I think that probably was the intent all along.
Keisha, how the heck is this happening in America, land of the free?
You know, I'm not quite sure. And when the White House and the Department of Justice and the National School Board Association, when they all collude against American parents, I mean, where do you go from there? There's nowhere else to complain to when the White House, this goes to the highest levels of the American government, and it's particularly disgusting that our president and the White House would collude on such an evil thing against parents, where we're just simply standing up for our children. We want a better education for our children, and we have the right to be heard by the people that we have elected to be in office.
Amanda, 20 years ago, terrorists were the folks that flew planes into buildings. Now, you're a mom, so I guess you're a terrorist according to our government. Does that about sum it up?
Yeah, I mean, goodness, how did we get here? It's incredible that someone who has a history of volunteering in classrooms and helping out in the school system all of a sudden is labeled as a domestic terrorist.
There's also this, ladies, elementary school teachers being caught bragging about ignoring parents' requests to refer to their children by their given names and pronouns. You know, the names and pronouns that the parents gave them. Here's what one teacher said, quote, "In my classroom, I will refer to your child by whatever name and pronouns that they've told me they feel most comfortable with. I just told them," and maybe that's not helpful, "I just told them no." And they eventually kind of like found another topic to squawk about. This is unbelievable. I find this absolutely remarkable. Nicole, doesn't that guy who said that work for the taxpayer parent?
He does. He is a taxpayer-funded government employee, and it is not his classroom, and they are not his children. There are classrooms, and there are children, and we will not take these things lying down. Sadly, this is taking place in classrooms across America. There are districts from coast to coast that are transitioning children behind parents' back, hiding that information from parents. We get tips every single day from California to Maine, where districts are doing this because they think they know better how to raise our children than we do. They do not, and we will not allow that to happen.
Keisha, what happened to boundaries?
You know, that's a really good question. I don't know what in their mind told them that they had the right to go behind parents' back and do whatever they thought was good for our children, my child, and all children across America. I don't know who told them that that was okay, but day after day and time after time over again, we see these teachers quitting, we see moms standing up, we see parents rising up, and we will continue to do that until the message is loud and clear that you do not parent our children simply because they are in your care for a short period of time.
Amanda, take us home. Why are these teachers, again, not all teachers, a very few select teachers, but why do these individuals feel so emboldened to take on parents like this?
I think the answer is simple. I think they're activists. They are out for a cause. It's a cultural war against our children. And as you point out, this is not all teachers. We have amazing teachers, but there's a small number of teachers that have chosen this as their cause, and they actually bully other teachers, and that's why you're seeing teachers leaving the community because they're bullied by these activists.
With regard to the quote that I just read, we reached out to Northampton Public Schools for a statement, did not hear back. I will be sure, ladies, to call you up individually if we get that statement from them throughout the course of the weekend. Methinks we won't get that statement. Nicole, Keisha, Amanda, thank you for keeping up the good fight, and thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd.